So I'm just starting to record the last 15 minutes, which we'll just do as an open kind of Q&A. If there's anything that anybody wants to share or ask, or anything that's come up as a result of hearing the other kind of coaching calls, let's just open the floor and see who has something they want to ask or share.
Did Michelle go? Did you have your turn?
It's not my week.
It's not her
Oh,
week.
that's right. I forgot. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know if it's a question or I'm just looking for a suggestion or a place to start. So I really like the idea that you guys gave me about like getting access to QuickBooks before I get on a call with somebody. And so I put into place a little system where somebody reaches out, I send them a confidentiality agreement, and within that email is please invite us to your QuickBooks account, gives them some instructions of their next steps, and then I would have a look at that and then have that prepared for when I have the call with them.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I am doing with my new website is having a book time button like on the contact form, and it's gonna be linked to one of my team members' calendars, not mine. So I imagine this is like, I know, right? Huge.
Yeah.
It makes me feel nervous, right? So I have to train her, right?
Yeah.
In how to have this initial conversation.
Yeah.
And I don't see it as necessarily like she's going to have all the information to be able to do a sales conversation with them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe eventually we would get there,
Yeah.
but initially I think it's like they book time, they have some questions, she's going to answer those questions and stuff, right? Do you have suggestions of how I can train her? Like, what's an efficient way? What 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 should I train her on, or how should I show her how to do this conversation so that it leads to something? Like, I'd like to map out the process.
Yeah.
And this is all really new, and so it might be a huge question that I'm asking, but like, what's my next step, Nikki?
So
Or
my
everyone?
suggestion is that you have her actually, I'm trying to think of what the term is. So we used to call it ghosting. I actually just answered this question yesterday in the Sales Maven Society too for Kara, because Kara's looking at doing this as well. We used to call it ghosting. So somebody would sit with us while we were doing like initial calls with a client, and it was their way to kind of learn. So I would suggest that you start bringing her into your calls and have her sit and observe, and then have her write questions as she thinks of them. And then at the end of the call, you guys do a debrief. And then you have her start to create some scripts for herself. And then you review the scripts, you review her questions, and you tweak. And then at some point, you're going to sit and observe her when she's ready to take the call. You're going to sit and observe her. Then you're going to debrief, give her feedback. And I would do that until you both feel, more importantly, until you feel comfortable, Michelle.
Okay.
That's probably going to be your quickest way of letting her observe. And then at some point, she's got to like dive off the deep end, and you're going to be there to like pull her out if you need her, but you need to really be willing to set, like, I mean this in the nicest way, but set ego aside, because you know you're really good at what you do. Like, all of us are experts, right? And we have to be willing to like not speak up and let them kind of flounder just a little bit. Help if you need, but you don't want to step in and be the hero, because then the client's going to be like, well, this idiot, I don't want to talk to her. Like, I definitely want to talk to Michelle, right? So we got to let her shine a little bit. So that's my suggestion on ways to do it.
Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Who else? Question, comment, feedback? Anybody? Going once?
Not for me.
Okay. It felt like a long time between our last sessions. I think it's because July was a really long month. Hi, Kate. Hi, Goldie. I saw you guys just come back. Any question, comment, anything you guys want to bring up? No?
It's been a really long year, not just a long month.
Like the longest, right?
I literally last week and I'm not a big Christmas person. I wanted to put the Christmas tree out. Like, I'm just like, and I don't usually wish my life away, but I just really wanted to be December. Like, and I was like, oh, the Christmas tree would be fun to put up. Lord.
It's been a weird year, that's for sure. All right. Well, our next get together is August 26th. It is our mastermind. So it's an opportunity for everybody to come, ask a question, get feedback from the group. So looking forward to seeing you all then. Sorry about the recording. I hate when I do stuff like that. I apologize for not getting it from the get-go. So it's going to be a very short recording today of Michelle's brilliant question. And if there's anything that I can do to support any of you right now, please reach out to me. I'm always happy to hear from you. If you haven't scheduled your 15-minute check-in call with me for August, please do that. And you can also schedule out into September as well. So get it on the schedule if that's easier for you. If for some reason you can't find a time that that has an opening on my schedule and that works in your schedule, all you need to do is email me some possible dates and time, and I'll do my best to work around when I can and fit in a time that works best for you. So I don't want you to miss out on a session because you can't find time on my schedule. Just reach out to me. I've never not been able to find a time for a client. Okay. So that's it. Any last words? No? Okay.
No, thank you guys.
Thanks, guys, so
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Rest of your day.
Awesome. See you guys